Good morning. Happy Sunday. Super Bowl for some of you guys. So, I am being pushed to talk about authenticity. Once again, one of my big things. So, there's many times when we are, little and we are, don't know who we are and we're finding out, and you don't really find out until you get older. So, we are molded into these little people, and then sometimes we stay those people and sometimes we don't. But one of the biggest things is, you are taught to put on a presentation, shall we say, of what you are or who you are. But you don't have to stay that person. You need to be you. You need to do who you are. Don't do what everybody else wants you to do for everybody else. And learning to let those pieces of you go, that what you once were, and not carry them on, is another big piece. And letting those parts of you go can hurt. It can bring up a lot of stuff for yourself too. But know that it's okay to let those parts of you go. I know for myself, when I was little, it was everything needed to be perfect. I came from a home where the mother wanted everything to be perfect. What we presented to the world was that everything was perfect. We were the perfect children. We had perfect hair. We had perfect clothes. Our grades were perfect. Everything was fucking perfect. Now, on the inside, what went on back at home was completely different story. So, I mean, that caused a whole totally different situation. But for me, I carried that on. And so I never really showed emotion and stuff like that either. I kept that to myself. And, you didn't cry in front of people. You didn't show emotion. You weren't supposed to show emotion or share emotions. Yeah, I showed it in my own closet. Like, that's where I cried. That's where anything, because you didn't cry in front of people either. Like, you didn't show emotion. So, I mean, that was, hard for me to change, to learn to be vulnerable. And so now, I don't fucking care who you are. I'll tell you what I think, because that's me. I'm myself 110% of the time. What you see is what you fucking get. So you have to learn that. And letting go of those past versions of yourself can be difficult at times, but you learn to do it, and knowing that that's not me. And the other piece of that is people will always want to bring that up. Well, that's fine. You have an issue with somebody who no longer exists, or people want to talk about it. Well, that person is not who I am. And you have to allow other people to want to think that that's who you are. That's not who you are. And you don't have to cater with that person. Because if somebody can't accept you where you are, that's their issue, not yours. You don't have to be who they think you are. You're you. They need to meet you where you are. Be who you are. Who makes you happy. Don't make yourself small. Don't put yourself in a box. Nothing. Be you. Yeah. Who are you here? Not what, makes other people happy, because that's not doing anything for you. They are who they are, and you are who you are. And that's perfectly okay. And that's why when we choose to love ourselves, then we decide if other people can fit into our lives. Because we accept people where they are at in their lives, because we've accepted ourselves where we are at in our lives. It's that easy. It's unconditional love, guys. There's no conditions. Food for thought on a Sunday. 4:44 on the clock. I love you.